Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to talk about defining variables in ES6 or ES2015. Traditionally in ES5 we would declare a variable by using the keyword var, and we would set food equal to bar maybe. And in ES6 we're going to change things up because we have two new keywords that we can use, and that could be const or the keyword let. And the only difference between these two is that the keyword const refers to constant values, and this just means that these values can't be changed, whereas let functions the same way as var in that it can be reassigned any number of times however you want it to be. And so to look at that in code, say I made a const value called immutable and I set it equal to 1. If at some point later on in the file I set immutable equal to 2, I would actually get an error because immutable, or the variable immutable, is a const or a constant and its value can't be changed. However, if I use let on a variable called mutable and at some point later on in a file I set the value equal to 2, then mutable will actually be equal to 2. And so that's the only real difference between const and let and ES6. They also share a really important characteristic called block scope. And all block scope means is that if they're within a block, in this case I'll have an if statement, and I make some variable block scope equal to true. And so this variable block scope is only accessible within these curly braces of the if block. If I tried to access block scope, maybe with a constant.log, I would actually get that block scope is not defined. And so this is a very important feature because in ES5, obviously we had variables that were being hoisted to the top of functions because they are function scoped. Now our variables are scoped to these curly braces or these blocks, and they cannot be accessed outside of these blocks. And so that's it. In ES6 we have two new keywords for declaring variables, and that's const and let. Const refers to constant values that cannot change, and let refers to values that can change. And I hope that these examples helped you understand further how we're going to start defining variables in ES6, and I hope they helped you feel comfortable enough to use them in your code today. Thank you so much.